What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another live stream. My name is Lee, and in today's live stream, we're actually going to be doing something very different. Very extremely different. So, as you can see, I don't have anything connected. We're not doing a flight. We're actually doing some live development. So this is something I've been trying to think of doing for a while now. So first off, I want to thank everyone for taking the time out of their night. I know it's a weekday. Some of y'all have work tomorrow. Me personally, I have school tomorrow. So, but I really just want to come on here, show you what we have, show you what needs to be worked on. And Toledo is basically almost finished. So, yeah. Let me actually do something here. Hold on. Hold up. Alright, cool. Get comfy. So, I get a lot of questions of, I get direct messages from a lot of people, asking, hey, how do you do this? How do you do that? And I have tried to make a tutorial, and I have tried to edit it, but it's such a long thing that I can't, there ain't no way in hell. So anyways, we're gonna stop. We're gonna play some music. We're gonna talk, relax. You guys just literally just chat it up. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'll answer them for you. Of course, I know a lot of people people don't really do this. So yeah. So, without further ado, let's actually get into the stream here, or the actual part where we're supposed to be. Let me just get rid of some things here. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Sweet. So, let's go ahead and open WED. So yeah, I get tons of questions of like, how do you do this? And it's one of these things where it's kind of so when you develop, it's all trial and error. It's literally all 100% trial and error. So like this, so this is what WED looks like. This is literally WED right here. This is what WED is. So this is all the details that we can put in. And these are all hand placed. Of course, it's TearWearDesigns as well. So of course my specialty, if you don't know, the specialty is grunge, dirt, stuff like that, right? So all these are hand placed. All this is hand placed, So yeah. But anyways, I hope everyone's enjoying their night. Let me see if I can actually get Usimp. Yo, what is up? What is up? I hope I am actually very considerate of doing this more often. I'm really not gonna lie. So, because maybe people can learn, you never know. So right here, this is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna take this and we're actually gonna place it here. So it all depends where you're coming from. So if I use, this is a line, dot line is literally just a line. You can go straight with it. You can curve it using, this is called a node, just like that. You can curve it like that. So yeah, basically what I call WED is coloring in the airport. You're literally just covering everything in with the resources you're getting provided. Okay, so this is probably so what I was doing was I was getting a dirt polygon from the CDB library, and I was literally hand placing everything on the edge. But I find this to looks better and be easier. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do. Hope everyone's enjoying their night though. We're just, you know, chilling, listening to some music, copyright free, of course, because I ain't trying to get copyrighted. Yeah, this is Toledo, and then of course after a while we're gonna be working on Jacksonville. Remember, guys, Jacksonville is actually gonna be a mod, so I'm not gonna redistribute the models. Because they are actually not mine, but I will definitely be making a mod. So X-Plane 12 Grunge is pretty advanced, not gonna lie. Yeah, it is. You know, especially with WED 2.5. With WED 2.5, it's you have so much things to do. Laminar is making the right step towards making airports good. Yeah, they are. And you know, that's one of the things I had against the previous version of WED with, you know, X-Plane 11, because there's really you had to just make like so much of sets, you know, to actually make it look good. So what we're gonna actually do here is we're gonna do this. We're actually going to make this like 10 meters. Instead of 5. But yeah, with like, you know, the previous versions of WED, with X-Plane 11, you didn't have as much as you have now. Like, there is so much more grunge and dirt in default than there used to be. And that's honestly what I love about X-Plane 12 is there's so much you can do with WED now. It's insane. Like, I mean, we got palm trees now, we got oak trees, elm trees, you know, all kinds of trees that we can choose from. And that is really what I enjoy. Is like, I used to hate doing vegetation, because if I did, let's say, if I wanted to add a facade of a tree, the density would not be enough for me. So I would literally hand place every single tree. And now I actually add the facade, raise the density, and I basically make like 2 facades. I basically duplicate it in the same place. They're 3D too, yeah, exactly. You know, if we had 3D trees in X-Plane 11, I'm not trying to like hate on X-Plane 11, but if we had 3D vegetation trees in X-Plane 11, performance would be so terrible. It would be horrible. So yeah, I'm basically just adding the taxiway edge dirt right now. And if you guys like this, just let me know, please. Let me know. Of course, like, you can ask too. Ask questions. That's what I'm doing. So, of course, Laminar, they still have some things I would like for them to add. Okay, so sometimes you'll have like these weird things right here. So basically what you want to do is you want to go to the node right here, right? Hit Alt, and so you're going to drag it. So if you do this, it's the wrong way. Do this, just keep going out with it. It'll straighten itself out. You just want to make sure there's no more of that. Which looks like we're good. It happens more on the sharp turns though, so. Even 3D grass performance is bad. Usually doesn't look good with lower graphics quality too. Yeah. I usually if I get a fun fact, if I actually get an airport and it has 3D grass and X-Plane 11, I actually go in a WED and delete it because the performance is so bad. And if it is good, it doesn't look good enough. And if I'm completely honest with you, I would rather have airports with 0 grass. But that's just me. That's just me. Like, I mean, obviously, like, you know, real world airports, they have grass and stuff. You can see it. But, you know, when I'm in a sim, I'm not going to be sitting here looking at the grass when I'm trying to land, you know? I mean, it does add to the immersion on landing. Aviation Master, yo, what's up? How's it going? How's it going? Remember, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, like, leave a comment down below, share to your friends. Okay. Oh well, I actually forgot a whole short line right here. I'll come back to that. But yeah, Toledo is literally right around the corner. And I'm also gonna be streaming Jacksonville as well after a little bit of this. I'm also just trying to get this edge crap done because it's annoying. But yeah, remember guys, if you have any questions, ask away. Please ask. If you have any questions about WED, how I got into scenery, ask. Pretty good. Good to see some projects going. Oh yeah, they are coming along. I am just trying to get Toledo released this weekend. I'm aiming for this weekend. Of course, I'm not 100% on this weekend, but Toledo, Ohio scenery should be either this weekend or early to mid next week. So, of course, it'll be up on the X-Plane forums and X-Plane.2. I've thought about transitioning all my scenery over to the Threshold as well, so you can download from there. But honestly, I think I'm happy with just the forums and damn X-Plane.2. So right now we're just adding a line. After I'll place this line, I'll show you guys what Toledo looks like. Not in Sim, but in WED. It gets very hectic. Cause you know when it's very weird. Cause when I go into new scenery, or you know I buy a new scenery or whatever, I always all the time, you know, I'll be coming into the airport and I'm just like, oh wow, I know how this was placed in WED. And it's very cool to know how everything was put together. And it's kind of mind-boggling because you're like, whoa, I can do this too. Whoa. This one's weird. Come on, keep extending. There we go. It's very critique sometimes, as you guys can tell. But yeah. So, oh yeah, here's another one. These are normal with dirt lines. I'll be completely honest with you guys. This is literally completely normal. And I've seen it get worse than this. I actually have Aviation Master. Can we say what we're working on? I mean, we kind of already announced it, so yeah, this is the grunge that I have added. As you can tell, it's too much. I don't like it on the edge like this. Because this is all polygons right here. Alright, so we're just going to continue. Aw, snap. What is your guys' thoughts on holy Jesus, that's a lot of polygons. Yeah, so you said funny story. So this was before I found the grunge Lin on Laminar's default library. So yeah, and I thought it also looked better, but I looked at it in sim. No, it just doesn't look right because there's too much grunge going on in one place, and yeah, it just looks weird. But the thing about scenery is, you kind of have to think about the community too. So it's like, you know, would they like this better or would they like this better? And that's kind of also what I can take into consideration when I do scenery. You know, is what if I do this and they don't like it, or what would the community think of this? You know, just stuff like that, because I don't want to do something that I know the community don't like, if you know what I mean. It's kind of like I'm not gonna do something I know that someone that loves me don't like. Like if someone tells me don't do this, I'm not finna go do it. So I just kind of think of it as, would the flight sim community enjoy this much polygons, or would they prefer a better looking dirt alternative? And the Lin is honestly what I have thought of. So let's see. Alright, can we continue? True, I always struggle with that library to mainly use my airports. Yeah. Also, I actually contacted Mr. X, and he actually, in the EULA, in the paper documents, you can actually like redistribute his files with, of course, his credits. And you know, you can change the scale and everything as you need. So if you want a skinnier threshold or a smaller threshold or whatever, just open the file up in a notepad and you can change it from there. Of course, I want to do my local airport for X-Plane as well. It'll be like a version 2 because I already have a scenery for it. It's just kind of outdated because we got a new FBO and all that. Okay, you know what? This is absurd. This is absolutely absurd. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Mr. X is a pretty nice guy in general. Oh yeah, he is. I mean, I just talked a couple times. Yeah, he's a cool guy. Oh snap! I'm really gonna have to delete these one by one. Okay, this is, y'all. Why did I do this? Oh my God, no! Don't do that. Okay, So let's continue deleting these. And then we shall... This is just... Why? Just why? Why did I do this? Yeah, Mr. X, he's a cool guy. So, so the next project for me, we already have it in plans, and there's actually a couple Easter eggs in Toledo, that's gonna give you, or here, so you're gonna have to find it. So there's actually a couple Easter eggs in Toledo that actually gives you the next airport that we're working on, or that we're gonna do. And if you find it, you actually get access to pre-release before everyone else. Okay, cool. So all that's taken care of. Thank God. So you're gonna have the scenery probably a week before everyone else, or so, ish, somewhere around there. So yeah. That's just kind of something that me and the modeler has in store for everyone. And heads up, so the next airport actually is going to be a step up with modeling. Of course, I can show you guys and explain. So basically, it's actually over here in WED. I'll show you. So the next airport, it's gonna be a huge step up between texturing, modeling, stuff like that. And then after this airport, we're actually probably going to revisit Augusta and try and like remodel some things, make it look better. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm having some high hopes. Alright, so that's good to go. This is good to go. All this is good to rock and roll as well. Okay, cool. And then of course we're gonna do 10 meters over here. So I think I got all that side done. Yes, I do most indeed. I need some Takis. Anyone have Takis? I need Takis. Alright, so we're gonna continue moving over here. Oh snap. There we go. If you guys have any questions about WED, make sure to go ahead and ask. I've been in WED for 2 years. Yeah, Toledo release is prominent at this point. I think all the buildings are done. All the buildings are done. Just got to get them finalized. Make sure we got all the buildings, like double check. Because I'm not trying to release an airport with not even all the buildings. Fun fact, this airport is actually fully modeled. Every building on the airport premises is custom built. I'm actually going to see if I can get a couple more custom buildings in. That's kind of on the airport property. But other than that, we are pretty much good to like rock and roll. Takis go hard? Yeah, they do. Takis are amazing. And so is Chick-fil-A. I want Chick-fil-A right now. Like, I have not had Chick-fil-A in so long. I have not had Chick-fil-A in so long. Like, it's been ages. It's been ages. I want to actually go live again, like live development, because this, of course, you know, this is nighttime, so like no one's really gonna be on. And of course, me and Aviation Master, we have something in store coming. Can't really say yet because it's not ready to be discussed yet, but yeah. Alright, this dirt crap is almost done. So basically how I got the name TearWearDesigns is it's honestly very funny because, you know, I was sitting here one day and I'm like, what name am I gonna give this, right? And I was like, well, I'm very good at placing grunge dirt, so why not like name it after that? So that's how I came up with TearWearDesigns. Yup. And I have thought about rebranding, but like, you know, everyone already knows the name TearWearDesigns. You know, I'll be honest with you, everyone already knows the name, so it's nothing. I don't want to rebrand and people are like, who the heck is that, right? So I am gladly just gonna keep TearWearDesigns and keep grinding out airports and let the community have them. Because I don't know if you guys know, but I'm actually on a couple of payware teams, but of course I can't really say much at all. But I was sitting here and I was like, you know, I'm bored. I want to do something. So from your guys' support, I actually started making my own freeware team. And it's more for beginner modelers, textures. So, you know, if you're just trying to hop in Blender and learn, you know, join my team. Like, you know, I will be more than happy to accept you into my team, and I will push you to your limits. Telling you right now, I will push you to your limits and make you learn. If there's something I want you to learn, I will tell you. And if you give me that model and you did not do what I wanted you to do, I will be like, I want you to go learn and do it. So of course my modeler, he's not here in stream, he's busy, but so basically you know, when we first started building scenery together, his first airport with me was Augusta. On the Discord, it's actually it's Captain Oreo. That's his name. I'm not joking. He actually was okay at modeling. If you go download the Augusta scenery, you will see. Go look at the terminal and the tower. You're gonna see how much of a beginner he is. And now, I have pushed him so much to where his work back then to now has completely changed. Like, you know, just real quick, I'll show you his now work. Of course, all these buildings are modeled and done except for these two, but without. So this is one of his now stuff. So you can see like the windows are actually like indented to the wall. Air conditioners are modeled, dirt added, like all that, right? Like it's so much better. So this old work is just kind of like this, you know, not just kind of like that, right? So yeah, he's getting there. He's getting there. All right, cool. So let's go here. And then let's go over here. So if you guys see, all these lines are hand placed, except for a couple tar line polygons. but most of these are all literally 100% hand placed, like all these. So that's the good thing. Okay, this side is done. That side is done. I'm actually going to quickly do this. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly do this side. Yeah, thank you guys so much for the love and support. When I released Buffalo, I did not think that it was gonna be as crazy as it is now. It's literally absurd. It's crazy. Oh, excuse me. You know, Threshold News, they posted Buffalo, and when that happened, I was like, no way. And then I released Montpellier in France. And then I released Augusta, Watsonville. I released Eastman version 2. So we got a few airports, you know. And I'm still going. And if I'm completely honest with you, I don't plan to stop this freeware thing. The only way it will stop is if I ever have, like, you know, life things come up. But I will probably resume later. But I honestly really don't see myself quitting the whole freeware scenery thing. It's one of those relaxing things like this. Like, this is what I like. Of course, this is my first actual live development stream. So, you know, you've made it when you're on Threshold. Yeah, exactly. You know, that was the first scenery I actually, like, released. Like, that was, instead of just uploading it to the forums and not telling anybody, like, that was my first one. I actually, like, you know, worked hard to get it out there, get the name out there. I promoted it everywhere, promoted it on Facebook, you know, made a Twitter account, you know, I did all kinds of things, everyone. I went nuts, contacted Threshold, let them know, and they literally posted on Threshold not too long after, and they put the link on their news, and there it went. So it's definitely a surreal moment, because when I saw that, I was actually driving to funny story, I was driving to go get a corsage for my girlfriend for a dance that we were going to together, and I saw that and I was like, oh my god, no way. Like, I was so ecstatic, and I was sitting here driving while I'm reading the article, and I was like, okay, I'll just read it later. I got at where I was going, and I looked at it, I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. And then I started getting spammed the link towards the news. I started getting spammed the link, and I was like, oh my god. Because, you know, I honestly never really thought that I was going to make it, right? I never thought I was going to make it on Threshold, but I did. I did indeed. I think a lot of people forget how hard it is to create scenery. If I saw that, I wouldn't even focus on the dance. Bro, for real. Hey, I'm right there with you. Like, at that point, I was like, oh my god. And I remember I told my girlfriend about it, and she was like, what exactly does that mean? I was like, oh yeah, that's right. So I explained it to her. She was like, oh my god, that's cool. But yeah, it's definitely a surreal moment. Because honestly, I actually, when I released Eastman version 1, like my actual second scenery, I emailed Threshold and I told them, but they didn't even, like, reply to me. Like, they did not do anything. And so when I emailed them again, my hopes was so low. I was like, there ain't no way. There ain't no way they're replying anything. And they replied to me, and they made the news. I was like, no way. So yeah. I try to get Montpellier from in France. I try to get that one on there. They didn't even reply. But hopefully, I'm gonna email them about Toledo, and hopefully they'll do Toledo, because they said that they will, if I need anything else, let them know. So that's what I did, and yeah, it didn't really work. But anyways, so question everyone, would you guys want the streams to be on this channel, or would you want me to make a TearWearDesigns channel, specifically, literally straight up specifically for scenery? Because of course I have this channel for, you know, flights and everything, and like, you know, I don't mind making a YouTube just for scenery. Yeah, trust me. Threshold is, I would get on FS Elite, but you have to do the whole pay thing and all that, and I'm like, no, I'm good. Oh no, it's the wrong way. I knew that was gonna happen. You can keep it here. Okay, okay. I need to work on a trailer for Toledo. So I don't know if you guys know, I actually have my own photography business in real life, and I've actually been working on some videography stuff. So I want to try and do a video trailer for Toledo and see what I can come up with. I would like to. It just takes so long, and I want to do a few things to it to kind of really add some immersion. But of course, I'm not gonna say on stream because I want it to be more of a surprise. But yeah. Alright guys, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, ! Commands in chat if you want to know the list of commands. I will actually do it for you. ! Commands in chat. So, okay, yeah, that dirt is good. That dirt is good. That's rocking and rolling. Okay. Alright. So, Jacksonville is definitely, it's coming along. It's just gonna be a mod. So, we're actually going to do this. There we go. Sweet. Okay, totally did it the wrong way. Ignore me. There we go. Okay, so I actually have a couple polygons to add here. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay. You can see there's still a little bit of work to do. But overall, it's coming. Alright, so how long? Yeah, we're gonna need, let's do 10. Yeah, 10 is gonna be perfect. Yeah, we'll do 10 on the edge. That should be more, that should be given some nice detail. So remember guys, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, post notifications on. Definitely want to be going live more, doing like live development, because I know a lot of people have been requesting help and stuff in WED. So if you want to learn WED, just ask me like what to do, or just stuff like that. Like, ask away. I will be more than happy to answer. You can also join my Discord as well. I actually need to change the link on the commands, but if you want the Discord link, let me know, and I will gladly get that for you. Let me actually see what happens if I kind of like overlap it a little bit. Yeah. See, this is just so relaxing. Alright, cool. So that's all good. We're gonna actually switch back over to 5. And then we're gonna come over here. And we're gonna hurry up and finish this side. Right here. You simp. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. How do you manage to get the dimensions of a terminal when you only 2D satellite images are available? Just curious. Okay, so a funny story about this. So it's gonna be a lot of eye judgment, a lot of eye call. So if you go to Google Earth or Google Maps or whatever, you can actually measure the distance from each each wall or whatever. After I place this, I can actually go on Google Maps and show you how to do it. Of course, height, there's really nothing you can do about height. Height at that point is just, picture. You're going to have to try your best to be able to get it as close as you possibly can. But other than that, just literally just go in, not WED, go in Google Maps, measure it, measure the distance from wall to wall and stuff like that, and you should be good to go. Of course, I'm also not the modeler, but that's how we do it. Which is also why we like to make sure that the airports we do supports 3D photogrammetry, so we don't run into that issue. Because modeling with no 3D is probably one of the hardest things. It's not fun either. Height is the main issue, to be honest. Yeah. At that point, you're gonna have to base it off of pictures. There's really like nothing you can do with that, to be honest. Of course, like and even too, like if you really want to, you can even go as far as emailing the FBO or whatever. Or like, trying to get in contact with them and be like, hey, how tall is this building? Like, the FBO or whatever. You can always ask, and just let them know who you are, what you're using it for, and I'm sure they would probably give it to you. Okay, so that is done. That's rocking and rolling. I need to place, there's some shrubs right here. I need to place some shrubs. Very small shrubs. So we're gonna hit enter. We're actually gonna go to fill mode, to points, and then go to vegetation, Control S, Control B. I actually want to add some more trees here. And then we're going to change the density to 3. V, Alt, duplicate. I'm going to do the same thing here as well. 3, V, Alt. And we're actually going to change the density automatically to 3. Just like this. Let's see, let's just, keep outlining this. It doesn't have to be perfect either, It does not have to be perfect at all. Heard of Black Shark AI as a thing Microsoft uses to generate accurate buildings even with only 2D imagery. I hope someday a program like that can come to Blender. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. That would honestly be great if we had that. I can kind of model. I can model like very basic, but I just cannot texture. Like if you ask me to texture even the most simplistic building, forget about it. I am more of a WED guy. Put me in WED. Put me in WED and I'll be happy. I will literally complete JFK in probably a month. Alright. Again, you don't want it perfect. You don't got to be precise with it. Just get the accurate representation. Because you don't want to be sitting here for years just trying to get everything perfect. And you can even just click all this, click all these trees right here. JFK will take me 6 to 8 months at best. It'll probably take me a month or two. I mean, hell, I released 4 airports in a month. Buffalo, Montpelier, Augusta, and Watsonville. So I released all that in a month. Perfect. So we're actually going to add some exclusion zones. Yeah, I try to be fast but accurate all at the same time, because I don't want to, start missing. I don't want to start missing things. So beaches, vacates, objects. Like I want to keep the objects here. We can even start adding some stuff here. Yeah, I always get asked all the time how I'm fast and WED. It's so when I do WED, honestly, if I'm doing anything for that matter, I'm always like thinking a step ahead or 2 steps ahead. So like what I'm doing is right now my mind is already thinking what clicks to do and how to get there fast as possible. That's how I'm able to speed through things the way I am. because like I'm constantly thinking, and people say that WED is very easy. No, it's honestly, it's not that it's easy, it's just very critique, and you can't just well, let's just say you can't just kind of expect everything to put itself together, if that makes sense. Like, you have to think like, well, okay, this and that will equal this, but what about this, you know what I mean? And then we will actually place this as a point. Okay, so that should be good on vegetation for this part. Where's vegetation? We're gonna put that in vegetation, and then we're gonna put this. Oh, beautiful. Control S, Control B. Make sure it's exports. Cool. WED is not that hard, to be honest. Only hard part is figuring out the functions. I mean, it can get hard. Because I mean, I don't know about you. But if I'm completely honest, I would say WED is just very time consuming. It's very critique, and it can get very annoying. I mean, I will tell you everyone this. I'm actually mostly self-taught in WED. I'll be completely honest. I'm mostly self-taught. That's the cool part. I am mostly self-taught. Oh crap. Okay, that should be good to go. I'm not worried about this vegetation down here. I am worried about this down here though. Okay, so we're gonna change this to 5. Duplicate this, and then we're gonna use this. Go down to 2. V, duplicate. To model that different change in density. And we're actually gonna do the same thing here. And then yeah, we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna actually do this to 1 and then duplicate. That did not mean to go into exclusions, but it's okay. Alright, cool. So that vegetation's done. Let's see here. That's modeled. Yep. Let me do this. Go tar line. Tar line. There we go. And then we can. Beautiful. Okay, all that's modeled. That's modeled. That dirt is done. That dirt's done. I kind of started to do some more nighttime stuff, but the nighttime is just so more time consuming too, because I actually go in Google Street View and try and basically represent the same exact light, basically. So now we're going to place tar lines here. Okay, so on this, everyone, so what I'm doing here is I'm basically placing a tar line to separate the two different colors of asphalt. So like you just don't want that sudden change, right? You want to make it look seamless. Like, see? That looks so much better. You know, I like to make sure I do this everywhere too. And if I don't and I catch it, I'll add it in. It's probably more tar lines. More tar lines. More tar lines. Looks like these are tars too. Sweet. All right, sweet. Hope everyone is enjoying their night so far, hanging out with me. I know it can kind of get a little boring after a while. My bad. So yeah, so this is modeled. Passenger terminal, all that. Signs are starting to become modeled. Yeah. So all right. Let's see here, everyone. So as you guys can see, I actually have some light stuff to add. And I don't think... I'm trying to think if that's a flag. Thinking. I'm gonna have to model that as well. Yeah, Toledo is it's on the way, but it just needs some more work. Yeah, our next airport, it's gonna be literally perfection. The modeler has learned so much with texturing and everything, and we are going to literally when I say this, the next airport's gonna be amazing. Hey Lee, Revenge here. Hope you're doing good. Stopping by for a quick break from schoolwork. Yo, what's up, SoCal? How's it going? Hope all is well. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. You can always have me in the background as well. Always have me in the background. If you're new here, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Exclamation point commands for all the list of commands that we have for the channel. Let's see here. Okay, so let me actually go ahead and there we go. Lol, true. There you go. Alright, so that one is good. This one is not. Yeah, so let's go ahead and place that. And then we will make that connect. Make that connect. Move that down. There we go. All right, cool. What next? What next? All that tar is done. I mean, this is pretty much done. All that, yeah. Actually, let's find some more grunge over here. We'll do maybe large. Yeah. Just kind of in some areas. Let's go here. And then maybe we'll add some more over here. I'll add a little bit more here. Add some grunge over here. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. We're going to go back to the ZDP library right here. We're going to go center line. Center line. It's this one right here. And we're basically just going to use this. So this one is, it's a node. It's called a curving node. And I'm going to show you guys something after I place this. Okay, so look. If I place this, right? So now it's literally just a complete line. Let me do it on the grass so you can see. Okay, so this is literally just, a straight line. If you want to curve it, hold Alt, hit the node, and drag, and you can do whatever you want. Hit Control Z if you don't want to do it. Now, let's say, you place this line, right? And you want to curve it in the middle. Okay. Hit Alt, click in the middle. Hold Alt, click in the middle. Let go of Alt. You're going to drag this up. Hold Alt. And then, bam. There you go. So now you can do whatever the hell you want. So yeah, that's the thing about lines. It can get kind of critique. So, all right, cool. And then we will go here. We're gonna go fuel.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry. But I don't want you to be sad. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all.
Okay, cool. So now we're gonna do this.
Good luck.
All right, beautiful. All right, so that's good to rock and roll. Of course, we're gonna add fences here. Not too worried about fences right now. I'm more worried about trying to finish the actual inside of the airport. But yeah, of course, I actually have some fences right here. So all that is good to rock and roll. And I think I even have a fence here. No. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so this is good, that's good, that's bueno. Okay. Alright, so now, what shall we do here? Of course, this model's being added in as well. I need to add in these shrubs here. Yeah, let's actually do that. It's gonna be small. So I'm filling it in as an area right now. I'm gonna hit enter and then put it in as points. That's why I'm just clicking each bush. So when you hit enter, you're gonna get this, right? Go down to the fill mode, hit points, bam. And then same thing here. So we're just gonna continue moving along. Point. Alright, so now watch this. Point. And point. Alright, sweet. Of course, there's some more vegetation details I have to add, but other than that, it's kind of coming to an end. So the two buildings I want to get modeled, I want to get this one modeled and I want to get this modeled. Which my modeler is actually working on that, so that is good. Other than that, like the airport is pretty much done besides just some like small forget stuff. So we had the whole short line here that I literally, how the hell did I forget to place that? I don't know. Okay. Oh, it's placed now. This is all good. That's all good. I am missing a tar line here. So we're gonna go tar. Yeah. And then we're just gonna yeet. Looks like I kind of placed it. Okay, well, now we placed it on that side. Okay, so that's good. That's good. We need to go light. Airport light. Sodium. Airport white. How tall is this? I'm gonna see how this looks in the sim. But I think the lights are way too tall. It's like outrageously high. It's horrid. Straight up horrid. Let's see. Maybe one here. So if we go here. So yeah, this is the scenery in. Oh yeah, way too tall. That's way too tall. Now I could. I can do this, but it's just gonna look weird at that point. I can do like -20. I mean, I think it looks better. Yeah, here, we'll do that. It looks better height-wise. So yeah, we'll just keep this going here. So the -20. Cool. And then now they're all the same height. I think there's one right here as well. Right here maybe. All right, cool. Cool. Okay, so hangar night lighting. I'm actually just about to. I'm just about to get my file for that, actually. So I can start placing that HDR night lighting on the hangars that I have, that I actually made in Blender. went in there, added a light object. It's just a light object I have to place each individually. Let me actually fix this weird thing. That way it goes the right way. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so that's good, that's good, that's good. That is fine. Okay, okay. Definitely, Toledo is definitely coming along. We're actually gonna change the title to just Toledo. There we go. Beautiful. All right, cool. Let's see here. What time is it? It's almost 11. But a few minutes, guys. I'm actually gonna get off. So, okay, so we're gonna go to Laminar. We're actually gonna see if we can place some more lights here. So that's like another sodium light. I need to place the fence here as well. Then we need to place a barrier fence. That's what the fence needs to be anyways. Hold up. Alright. That's not it. That's not it. Okay, it's in the Mr. X library. Well, there you go. Fence, con. Not concrete. That's what I need. Ah, yes. Actually, it's this way. And then we can round it over to here. Beautiful. Okay, so that's good. It's coming along, coming along. That's good, that's good. All right, we need a container. And the funny thing is, look at that. Look at that container. Alright, so before we call it a night, we're going to go in WED, and I'm going to show you guys how this looks, or in X-Plane. So let's close all this. I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. Excuse me. All right, so we're gonna load an X-Plane, and we're gonna see. I'm gonna show you guys how Toledo, Ohio, looks. All right. Remember, guys, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, share to your friends. We greatly appreciate it. See if we can hit 5 likes. We only need 1 more. We're gonna load into X-Plane, and I'm gonna show you guys what Toledo scenery is looking like. If you have any questions about WED scenery, let me know. Ask away. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. So all right, cool. All right, so if we go Toledo, let's do that. Beautiful. Thank you guys so much for the love and support you guys have been giving me, by the way. It's greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. It's really hard working on scenery, I tell you. Hell, it's a school night for me, and I'm staying up till 11 o'clock just to get some work in. So, you know, that's just the dedication I have to get the scenery out for the community. Because, you know, I know there's a lot of people out there that wants a Toledo, wants a freeware Buffalo, wants a freeware Montpelier, wants a freeware Augusta. You know, all these airports I've done, I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that, you know, wants one. And, you know, even if people don't want one and they come across it, you know, they might be like, oh, this looks like a good airport to go into. Let me go in here. And so that's just what I love, is making scenery for the community. And especially making it free. Like, who does not like free things, right? Like, I mean, I like free things. I'm sure you guys do too. So that's just kind of my my spiel on this whole thing. I love making freeware airports for you guys. It's such a blast, and it's such a joy, you know, seeing y'all happy because I release freeware airports that's really good quality. That makes me happy. So makes me extremely happy. All right, cool. We'll put exclamation point commands in chat for the list of commands. Oh man, I am beat for today. I actually have Sim Haven, so it's gonna take a little bit to load. If you guys would like for me to go live and do a flight, please let me know, because I actually have thought about going live again to do some flights, but I'm just like constantly doing scenery. So, and you know, if I do a flight, I just want it to be me so I can enjoy, you know. I mean, nothing against you guys. I like streaming. This is usually when I do a flight, I have other things to do. So all right. Yeah, I'm gonna try to release Toledo this weekend or early to mid next week. I have a Jacksonville mod that should be coming out soon as well. I've been working on that, so that's been in the production for a little bit now. I had to kind of restart the whole thing, so it's definitely starting to come to an end. So that's a good thing. Did not realize how big Jacksonville was. So let's see, what else do I have? Then we have another airport in plans after that. So we're gonna be busy. Just trying to get some scenery out for everyone. But hey, that's what we like, right? We like that. We like that. We like that a lot. It is taking ages. Usually don't take this long. Alright. Remember guys, please comment down below, ask questions, talk. Let me know your thoughts on Toledo so far, and if you want to join the Discord as well, I will actually give you guys a link. It's actually a decent amount of activity. So that is the TearWearDesigns Discord link. That's the official Discord link. So if you want, if you're interested, just join up. You get access to teasers, all that stuff. So, yeah. And then I usually post teasers in there quite a bit too. So if you're very interested in what some other pictures looks like, then join. And of course, we're gonna get X-Plane loaded, and you can tell me where you want me to go. I'm trying to think. Does anyone know what service Toledo has to offer? Here, let's look together, shall we? Let's look together. Here, we'll do this. KTOL. Okay, so we got 738 from South Bend. We got a 737-300. We have a lot of GA stuff. We have 738 Atlas Air. Jeez. 738 from Fort Worth Alliance. Okay. Do we have any Airbus? Yeah, Airbus A319 from Clearwater, Orlando. Oh, cool. AFW Lakeland, Niagara Falls, Lakeland again. Okay, so we got a good bit. Okay, cool. I never actually went and looked. Fun fact. How is X-Plane going? It's not even responding. Okay, buddy boy. Can you hurry up? You know what? It's okay, everyone. Oh my god. X-Plane just crashed on me. It's taking ages. Alright, so I'm actually gonna call it a night. I know it's really not our normal streams at all. Come on now. Can you quit? Come on. Cancel, let's go. Actually just takes long to load sometimes. Yeah, it really does. But it never takes that long. Okay, so I am actually gonna call it there. Yeah, everyone. So if you're interested, join the Discord. The link is actually just posted above. And you can actually go see for yourself some progress. So without further ado, thank you so much, everyone who stopped by. Let me know if you want to do this more often. It's kind of fun just listening to music. So, and making airports like normal. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. I got school in the morning, and yeah.